I've run off the field. Sometimes I haven't. Sometimes if I have a personal relationship, like I have with Drew and Justin and Aaron over the years, I don't know. I don't think it's anything in particular other than I have great admiration for Nick, and I think he's a hell of a player. They're off to a great start.
So, Nick, I'll start with you. You buying what Tom Brady's selling?
All right, so I do, you guys know, I bend over backwards to give Tom Brady the benefit of the doubt. So in Tom's defense, and he maybe didn't want to say it there, he might have thought it was halftime. And so I do think that's in play. But if that's not it, even our guy Michael Vick, the next day, and Vic adores Tom, said, come on, man, that's a bad look. And the way I think you compound that bad look is by not being forthright about it. I don't think, if he would have said, yeah, listen, here's the deal. I hate losing. I was mad the way we lost, and I wasn't thinking about Nick. I just wanted to get to the locker room, and then after the fact, I realized I didn't even go shake his hand. You know, I sent him a text. My bad. Then it's not on the show. Then no, I mean, this is an older story. It's on the show because somehow he hadn't been asked about it. But then to me, Mike, he's not being forthright there. It reminds me of, to college basketball, Coach K has an amazing tendency of the rare times Duke loses, those post-game handshakes are like this. But if Duke wins, especially if it's a heartbreaker for the other team, Coach K will lean in and give the other coach a dissertation on what happened. And it's like, yeah, that's not exactly coincidental. And so it is hard for me to believe Brady's explanation, and I don't know why he didn't just say, hey, man, I was angry, I was upset, I wanted to get the hell out of there, and, you know, I'll let my work speak for itself, because I don't buy what he's selling there, Mike.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady's facial expression and his body language in that interview kind of says it all. Now, I'm not going to go off the cuff and say something that I don't know, but in just looking at it at first glance, I don't know, Tom. Like, you know, at the end of every game, every quarterback finds a way to the opposing team quarterback to shake their hand or to give some form of a congratulations. It can go either way. And, you know, Tom just went through a lot. He got beat up that game, not making any excuses. Yeah. He got beat up that game. You know, he had the fourth quarter, you know, incident where, you know, he thought it was, you know, an extra down. He thought it was fourth down. You know, can't really give him a pass on that. But, you know, I think that was something that he was thinking about. Like, right then and there, like, your mind can get, you know, out of whack. You can get discombobulated because you know you just made a mistake that's going to be talked about for a long time, and then you got to face the music.
Mike, don't.
So I just think he was all over the place. But you still got to find Nick. You still got to find Nick Foles, shake his hand, congratulate him, and get up out of there. And that didn't happen, so we can't give Tom a pass on that, man. You got to be forthright.
No, you know what? Brandon, I've said it multiple times. You know what I don't like? Halfway measures. I don't like sometimes I shake hands, sometimes I don't. You got to go the whole way.
That's right.
If I was Tom Brady, like, you know what? No more shaking hands, period. Ever again. Never going to shake hands. Win or lose. The competitor, not only to the final bell, to the entire season. Yeah. Never shaking hands. That's it. I think that would be a savvier move than just being like, I forgot about him. I forgot there was a quarterback on the other team.
You got to find
I mean, I agree with you guys. And Nick, this is the only Tom Brady take that I agree with you on. For some reason, you find a way to crush Tom Brady. And so, but this one, there's a lot of validity behind what you're saying. Like, Tom Brady knew exactly what he was doing. Tom Brady just needs to sit up and admit that he can be a sore loser at times. Come on, we know that. We've seen you win at a historical high. You barely lose. And the times, and you said this, Nick, the times that you lose, you have shown that you don't take it well. So, Tom, if you just lean into it and be like, look, guys, this is one of my weaknesses. I mean, your supermodel wife, life. You got TB12. You're writing books. You're launching supplements.
Exactly.
I mean, you won 6 Super Bowls.
Right.
Come on, everybody has a weakness. This is just your weakness, Tom. Just embrace it.
It would humanize him. It would humanize him, and we wouldn't be killing him for it. And the only thing you said that I take exception to is you said I'm always looking for ways to kill Tom Brady. Guys, I'm the only one that gave him a plausible explanation. It is in play, Jenna. He thought it was halftime, and you don't shake hands at halftime. And so I'm the only one that gave him an off-ramp, and again, I'm the Tom Brady hater. Once again, I'm trying to help the guy out, Jenna.
Michael Vick, thank you. But different works than do for a living. Mike Vick joins us now. All right, Mike, let's get serious. You expect Cam and the Patriots offense to finally start clicking Sunday against this 49ers defense. Is it all going to now come together for them?
Well, I'm expecting it to all come together, and I think the pandemic effect had an effect on the New England Patriots last week. They didn't have guys practicing, guys in and out of the lineup. Cam probably wasn't feeling as healthy as he probably is this week. And we expected them to still go out and beat the Denver Broncos team, and it didn't happen. On the other hand, the San Francisco 49ers defense, they'll have some confidence after beating the Rams last week. And it's going to take a complete effort, not just from Cam, but from everybody, to pull this thing together and find a way to beat the 49ers this week. And like I said, I expect other guys to step up. It's not going to be an easy game, but this is the time for the New England Patriots to rip off a couple wins, maybe 2 or 3 wins. And this is the time of the season where you get rolling and you start to compile some wins. So this is the perfect game for that. It's not going to be easy by any stretch, but I'm looking at Cam to show us what he showed us in week 1 and week 2 when he came out, lights out, and had some great games. So this is going to be on Cam. This is going to be on the entire offense. The defense has played well, but they got to put it all together this Sunday.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. This is the game, and it's for one reason. I'll be quick here, Nick. It comes down to this. This is it. The strength versus the weakness. On offense, in New England, they're number 2 rushing team in the league. They can get it done there. In San Francisco, they can't stop the run. The interior D-line is just average at best. So for me, when I look at what Josh McDaniels does, it's like, how do we exploit this team's weakness? Expect them to run the ball over and over and over again. Expect Cam Newton to be on quarterback draws. Expect them to have so many different type of formations and motions that do the same exact thing. It's going to be the same thing. Run right, run left, right up the middle. That interior defensive line in San Francisco, they just can't get it done. And you can also say they're undersized. So I think they get it. They get back on track. Offensively, I think Cam Newton looks better. I think they protect Cam Newton when he does pass. I like this matchup for the New England Patriots.
Okay, I do too. But I would be lying to you if I told you I wasn't slightly nervous. And I'm not going to hit the panic button if we lose this game because, to be honest with you, as a Patriots fan my whole entire life, I threw my panic button away when we got Bill Belichick, and I need to get a new one. The panic, it was an analog panic button. Now they make digital panic buttons. So here's the thing. I'm running out of excuses, guys, if we don't win. We lost to the Seahawks by a yard. I was like, yeah, we lost a yard. Then the JV Patriots lost to the Chiefs. I'm like, fine. And then we had the COVID chaos last week. I'm like, okay. Well, if we lose this one, I'm going to go to Home Depot and have to get a panic button. But I don't think we do, Nick, because I assume that Bill Belichick takes out his notebook on Jimmy G, and he said so many nice things about Jimmy G. But if he goes to the back of the notebook, it's like, aha, you get the evil genius, Bill Belichick. You do have weaknesses, Jimmy, and I don't say them publicly, but I hold them in a cauldron, and it's very Halloween theme in that part of his office, Nick. So I assume Belichick will know the secrets to get into Jimmy G's head and win the game.
So that to me is the angle of this game. I know it says on the screen, do I expect Cam and the Pats offense to start clicking? My honest answer is I'm not sure. You guys know I believe in Cam, but I don't think we really have totally worked in, and I don't think we really know how much actually getting COVID affects different guys. To cross sports for a moment, everyone crushed Russell Westbrook for his performance in the bubble. How much of that was the fact that he had COVID? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Some guys certainly get it. They're asymptomatic. They're fine, and they keep it moving. So I don't know what Cam's going to look like. I do expect, though, Jenna, the Patriots defense and those defensive coaches, most notably Belichick, to know exactly how to rattle Jimmy Garoppolo. And I think that is the key to this football game and to the Patriots getting back to 500, Jenna.